Before we get into the charts on Chargepoint, let's get into this article from Investors Business Daily. Chargepoint guides low after EV charging revenue jumps. Chargepoint stock wobbles. So it's all about the outlook. Yes, previous results are great, but it's all about the outlook. So revenue guidance for the current quarter handily beat earnings estimates. Now, the earnings come after news that we got a week ago on Tesla and Ford's partnership on their EV charging pack, right? Sentimentally, that was bullish for ChargePoint and its competitors, as ChargePoint is a leading provider of EV charging networks in the US and Europe. So for the quarter, revenue jumped 57%. That's great. Now, cost of providing networked charging systems and subscription services also jumped 43% during the quarter. However, this is where things get a little dicey. Revenue guidance for Q2 came in at the midpoint, which was well below Wall Street consensus estimates. For the full year, analysts forecast a net loss of 63 cents per share. That would mark an improvement from the 68 cents per share in fiscal 2023. So they must be talking about their fiscal 2024. Analysts project their first annual profits of 7 cents in fiscal 2026. So if you can bear with the volatility over the next coming years, ChargePoint has a bright future. All right. Now, the odd part was there was an upgrade made by an analyst at Bank of America before earnings. His name was Alex Varabel. He upgraded the stock based on classifying it as the best in-class way to play the EV charging space. Other notes, with an emphasis of ChargePoint's scale and diversity as a key to their belief in sustainable growth. Anchor positions in both U.S. and European EV charging markets offer an elegant but unconcentrated way to play electrification trends. Analysts is not concerned about competition. Yes, you have Tesla's supercharged network, but also Tesla sells an adapter to plug into third-party companies such as ChargePoint. In addition, the analyst says he expects ChargePoint to benefit from spillover of Tesla's already congested supercharger network. So let's go to the charts. We're going to start with the monthly chart, and we can see that price on the monthly chart continues to make lower lows, so that's concerning. Price is below its IPO, but not by much, roughly 75 cents. But this is concerning here. Price continues to make lower lows. How high was price? All right, so this was when we had helicopter money. Price hit almost $50 a share. Don't worry, helicopter money's returning. Later this year, early next year. All right, so let's go to the weekly chart. And so this gap up was on the news of the upgrade. It did hit the 26-day moving average at $10, a round whole psychological number, and then sold off. The sell-off was on earnings. We can see that better on the daily chart. So the gap up on the upgrade, and then stock sold off. Into yesterday into today. Now, my short-term target still remains at $10.50. That's where we see some immediate support serving as resistance. However, now you have to get through this garbage, as Kevin Leary would say. Question is price going to close the gap over the coming weeks? And it's quite possible. I'm going to lean on the fact that it will close this gap because, again, on the monthly chart, prices are making lower lows. So I believe that there will be a better price entry on Chargepoint. I also believe that you have plenty of time as the next, say, 12 to 18 months might be very volatile, and you may not see any real momentum to the upside, right? They are a growing company, so they're going to continue to show a loss on earnings until the economy of scales kicks in. Their revenues are growing, so that's a plus. It's a matter of how much cash they have on hand to sustain the business moving forward. But if you believe in the company, you can look at potentially doing a dollar cost average strategy, potentially when prices get back down to the $8 range, perhaps. But for my money, I need to see price close above the, say, the $11 level before I'm convinced that prices are going to move higher longer term. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like the video.